our next guest won his third Tony Award. He's won 2 Tonys last year as actor and playwright for Torch Song Trilogy. This year, it was no great surprise when Harvey Fierstein walked off with yet another much-deserved Tony, this one for writing the book of the smash musical La Cage aux Folles. We congratulate you and welcome you back to Live at 5. I mean, how come people go out there and draw a blank?
It was no surprise for you. It was certainly a surprise for me.
Yeah.
I had done 2 performances of Torch Song Trilogy in L.A. on Saturday, the matinee and the evening. Threw a little party in my apartment to say goodbye to everybody. Threw everybody out at 4:30 in the morning. Packed my bag.
Party.
Little party.
Yes.
Packed my bag, got into the plane, flew to New York with about an hour's sleep. You know, how do you sleep on an airplane? Got into the car, got to the hotel, put on my tuxedo, ran to the awards, sat down, and they said, Harvey Fierstein.
Oh, just that quick, boom, boom, boom.
Well, it certainly feels that way, and I didn't expect to win at all. And then they do this terrible thing to you at the Tonys, which is they put up this big red clock that the audience never gets to see, and it ticks off each second, 30 seconds that you have to speak. And before you sort of get yourself together, it's half gone, and then you have to thank everybody. And you know, I didn't thank Jean Porret, who wrote La Cage aux Folles. You know, I just did an adaptation to a musical. I didn't thank Alan Carr or Barry Brown or Fritz Holt, who hired me to write this. I mean, and then you go off, you finish your speech, and they dump you out into the hallway.
They dump you.
Well, they sort of, they put you out in the hallway, and you're supposed to go back to your seat, and all of a sudden, there you are. And you say, what happened to me? And who didn't I thank? And what didn't I do? And did I look all right? And did I smile? And was I funny? And is everybody going to throw things at me in the street because I didn't deserve it? And all the other stuff. And then you go home and try and sleep.
Did you? Were you able to?
No.
In the legends of the Tony, have you ever heard any stories about when somebody gets left out of an acceptance speech, whether they hold grudges or don't speak or carry on?
No, I think anybody who's ever gotten an award like that knows when you get up front there and you've got all those people clapping and staring at you that you're going to go blank. You're going to go blank. And you're just grateful that you say anything besides just make a fool out of yourself.
When we last met here, you were talking about a project that you were working on very hard, Spook House. It ran a while, not as long probably as you wanted it to. There were a lot of people that said they thought it was a good play, but it was very depressing. It was too depressing. What would you say to that, Harvey?
The chemical combination that makes theater magic, that you can never guess what exactly it is. You could have the world's worst set or the greatest set, and if you don't have the rest of the combination, or one actor can be wrong and throw off a combination. Theater is magic, and you never know what makes it work or not. I think Spook House is depressing, but it's also extremely funny.
I told you not to call it that, didn't I? Didn't I tell you not to call a place Spook House?
But you know what's funny is, or the wonderful thing is, first of all, we'll do it again. There's no problem with that. It'll come back. Torch Song Trilogy certainly got worse reviews when it first opened than it finally, you know, just happened, the right combination. And the right combination, of course, was right there for La Cage right at the beginning. But the nice part is that the real Coney Island Spook House that it's based on, we put the set into the real Spook House, so that the set now exists there, and they renamed the real Spook House Spook House.
How lovely.
And so we've helped Coney Island, at least, and that's a good thing to do.
What's it like, Harvey? Now, you know, you've really accomplished so much in the last couple of years, and I started to tease you when the interview started about the pressures on you now. What keeps you going? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
because you're so busy.
Water the plants.
Having to water
the plants. You can't collapse. You can't have a nervous breakdown or anything, because you got to go do the dishes and you got to do the laundry. I came home from the Tony Awards and I put in a wash.
No.
Yes.
No. Do not break everyone's illusions, Harvey.
No, I got home from the Tonys. I put in a wash. I took the dog out. I called to see how my other dog was doing. She's been sick while I was in L.A. You do all the little stuff. I put more pictures of the baby into the baby book.
You know, Harvey, that's a real answer. Most people say, well, you know, you have so many people depend on you, but you got to do the things that keep you going, breathing, you know?
And taking care of the people around you.
We hope to see you next time and soon. All right?
Oh, please.
So nice to chat with you always. Thank you for coming by.
Lovely to see you always.